course, Christmas Eve is tomorrow. Can you believe it's already here? Today is expected to be one of the busiest days at the San Diego International Airport.
Yeah, that's where we find CBS 8's Chris Grow with very important reminders. Hey, Chris, it looks like they're getting a little chatty with you this morning.
Yeah, what do they got to say?
Look, anytime someone sees this smile, they're going to be like, hey, this looks like a nice guy. Let's have a little bit of a conversation, right? That's how I get all of those man and women on the street interviews that so many people love to have, especially at this time in the morning. Nothing that anybody ever wants to do more so than be on live television. But yeah, it has been a pretty joyous atmosphere. You haven't seen a lot of frowns. You haven't seen a lot of maybe what you would call those emotional outbursts, because things have been moving pretty swell here right now. Now, we just showed you how much security has wrapped around. We were just speaking with this family who's on their way to Tennessee. We're going to be moving with them here. You guys can go ahead and move through the line, but when's the last time you've seen security kind of wrap through like that line?
Actually, it's been a while. I have not really waited this long for pre-TSA. Yeah, it's pretty nuts.
What made you guys decide to come on out early?
We just thought that it was going to be really crazy with the holidays, so we were just like, let's just plan ahead and be here on time.
You guys are going to be escaping the rain, going on out to Tennessee. How does that feel?
It actually feels great. Yeah, luckily we're gonna get snow. So never seen that or played with that a lot. So it's gonna be fun doing that, exploring the snow in Tennessee.
All right, well, there you go. Well, you guys have a safe travel and enjoy the trip. And that's sort of what we've been hearing again, that folks are making their way probably east, maybe to the Midwest, and trading in what is likely going to be obviously all of the rain that we're expecting for potentially some of the fun stuff, right? The white powder there to go ahead and maybe go ahead, try some skiing, build a snowman, and so forth. But we're going to be seeing a lot of people going through the San Diego International Airport. 1.4 million estimated by the airport itself to go in and out between December 19th all the way to January 5th. So their story is not going to be unique. They told me off camera before we started this live report, 2.5 hours. That's how early they got out here before their flight. That's going to be the best tip, because what we're hearing again is that you're going to have to be dropped off here more than likely, as parking is going to already be reserved if you haven't gotten a spot already. So that Uber, Lyft, that loved one that's going to be dropping you off, make sure that they are giving you enough time. Try to check those bags if you can. You want to stay as mobile as possible and do as much homework before you get out here. Today, expected to be one of the busiest days here at San Diego International Airport. Back to you.